Great question. So there's a lot of combination. For now, I'd say the large majority of sellers that we work with are bootstrapped, or they may have angel investors, family, friends on. However, we do believe, because often their expectation of valuations are much more reasonable to a founder of a company that they've started a couple of years ago, a couple of employees, maybe founder owns 90% of the company usually. For them to receive £2 or £3 million, I mean, it's pretty life-changing stuff, right? Plus they've got a salary out of that and things. So it's pretty good. However, it's really interesting kind of the contrast when you work with VC-backed companies. And we've spoken with a lot of VCs, and they've introduced the portfolio companies, which has been helpful. And you speak to the founders, and they kind of have this. A lot of them, some are not like this, but they have this warped perception of their expectation of an exit valuation because of these kind of round after round, and it's kind of maybe revenues tapered off a little bit or something, and then they expect, oh well, we want to sell for 20 million, and then I said, well, what is the revenue at the moment? And then they may come back with $500,000 in revenue. It's just, well, unless they have a very innovative product and that there's and various other strategic value, which truthfully actually has quite a lot of value to some buyers, to be fair. It's difficult to get to these kind of very high valuations. I think the large majority of founders, particularly now in 2023, with this great reset across the tech sector, vast reset, I wouldn't actually say great, in valuations, people have come down to worth a little bit. I think it's more understandable, but it's interestingly, sellers that have raised large rounds in 2021, where the valuations were honestly like 50x on revenue, 100x sometimes, it's difficult for them to kind of bite the bullet and think, well, we can't sell for these kind of valuations. That it's changed, and unfortunately, as a founder, I don't think it's necessarily going to go up to the levels of 2021 again. Who knows? Possibly in AI. I know you see a lot of these companies raising pre-product, pre-revenue at 200 mil valuations.